That's how it felt to me. That's how it felt to me. Many of my clients, when we women, we decide that, it's better to be nice. It's better to be liked than to rock the boat. Let's say that again. It's better to be nice, liked, and loved than to rock the boat and ask for what we decide that we are worthy of receiving. And I say, baby, rock that boat. Rock that boat. Rock, rockety, rock, rock. Rock that boat. And it begins by you, women, healing money trauma and thriving. Because I had to learn this the hard way. Unless you ask for what you believe you deserve, you get to decide every day the type of support that you need, you want, you are worthy of. Tasting, licking, kissing, touching, tasting, licking, touching, tasting. Say that again 5 times, because sometimes you gotta feel it all in your body to believe it, that you are worthy of receiving it, so you know. My loves, welcome. Welcome to the Rebel for a Spell podcast. This episode is called Women Healing Money Trauma and Thriving. Let's say that again. Women healing money trauma and thriving. My loves, can I tell you, it gets to feel so delicious, so good, so nourishing when you know this, my love, when you get the type of support that money brings into your everyday reality. That's why we have this episode, because many of you maybe came through maybe a family system, a culture, an environment that showed you, told you to expect certain things to come in your life, and maybe having a limited resource, natural resource, that's what I call money, like love. Having a limited resource, having limited money is the way. Having limited money and resources is the way you should exist. So don't expect too much. Be grateful for the money that XYZ company pays you. Don't charge too much for your products and your services, because you may scare away the clients that you do have, the customers that you do have. So charge less so that you can get people in the door. And what is that secretly doing for you? You are denying your truth. You are diminishing your needs. You are saying, Miss, I can do your locks. Mister, I can bake your cake. Dear heart, I can give you this coaching program or this book or this mug or this I care for a bag of beans. Pay me a bag of beans for my gifts, my talents. Thank you. That's how it felt to me. That's how it felt to me. Many of my clients, when we women, we decide that, it's better to be nice. It's better to be liked than to rock the boat. Let's say that again. It's better to be nice, liked, and loved than to rock the boat and ask for what we decide that we are worthy of receiving. And I say, baby, rock that boat. Rock that boat. Rock, rockety, rock, rock. Rock that boat. And it begins by you, women, healing money trauma and thriving. Because I had to learn this the hard way. Unless you ask for what you believe you deserve, your skills, your capabilities, your years of experience, your talents, unless you ask within it first, not your boss, not your client, not your customer, not the government. You ask you first. What is the value of my services, my gifts, my talents? We're not talking about your self-esteem, your self-worth. That's something separate. That ain't got nothing to do with this other type of worth, honey. Unless you ask yourself and you hear all the truths that come through to you How can somebody pay you what you don't believe that you deserve to receive? Because sometimes I did it. You say, oh, like I did in corporate America. I tell you all the stories. I wrote it in my book, Inner Child Healing. Thank you if you've gotten the book. I'm grateful that it's landing for you. In my past life in corporate America, I found out other people were making almost twice as much as I made, doing less work than I did. And that's the reality that a lot of us experience throughout our lives, regardless of where you're from, your ethnicity. We always come upon a thing that does not support the seeds of joy within ourselves that are germinating. Yeah? So when you come upon that truth within yourself, when it comes to money, women healing the money trauma and thriving, it starts with you telling yourself the truth. Because darlings, my love, my precious, my delicious friends, and my sisters in soul, healing and loving and prosperity, you get to decide every day the type of support that you need, you want, you are worthy of. Tasting, licking, kissing, touching, tasting, licking, touching, tasting. Say that again 5 times, because sometimes you gotta feel it all in your body to believe it, that you are worthy of receiving it. So you know it's more important for you to be liked and loved and nice and appreciated and adored and popular and thought of as the bestest, that's not a word, but let's say it again, the bestest person in the world. And that's matters so much to you, so you don't want to ask for the prices that your coaching service or your products or your service in your medical profession, whatever you do, you don't ask for the thing because you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. My loves, you are feeding yourself a bag of beans that you cannot even take to the grocery store and say, hey, a bag of beans for a bag of chips, a bag of beans for pasta, a bag of beans for that turkey for Thanksgiving. Money matters. That's the value system of the world. And that's why we're breaking it all down for you in the Joy Momentum Workshop. March 10th, we're giving you all the good goods so that you get to decide your ultimate joy life, where you get to actually witness your becoming your fully embodied, felt and believed and trusted resource, because you already got all that you need, my loves. But sometimes you and me wait for somebody else's behavior, wait for somebody else feeling about us to signal, to give us the green light to be who we were meant to be. We don't need that, honey. It's already inside of you. Don't wait for somebody else's behavior to give you a signal of who you can be for you, because you already decide that the moment you feel it. And the more you feel that truth, the more you cannot run away from it. If you run away from it, it gets louder and louder and louder. So if your truth is telling you you are tired of receiving a bag of beans, a gift card to get paid $50 when your services are worth $500, that's the time when you can look at that. There ain't no shame in looking at your truth, my love. Where you start off is where you start off. And that matters in your clarity bridge. Up and up and up and up and up. We're going where? Up and up and up and up and up. Starting with your truth. Every day you get to change your reality. You get to change your reality. You have that power. And yes, you may have been told, you may have been trained to believe that money is not available for people like you. You cannot make oodles of money. You just have to take what you get so you have a job rather than not getting a job. So that's what you believe and that's what you live by. And you're suffering inside because a bag of beans cannot get you that health insurance, cannot get you that car insurance, cannot get whatever it is that you need for your children's education. You decide that. That is your power, women. Healing money trauma and thriving. We're going to break it down for you, my loves, in the Joy Momentum Workshop. Niceness ain't going to pay your bills. Niceness is not going to feel authentic and integrous to your soul. Niceness is not going to put a roof over your head. Niceness is not going to give you that juicy retirement account. My loves, women, we have been martyrs and so polite all our lives, most of us, all our lives, when other people are just asking for what they want and expecting it. Practice asking yourself That's my invitation to you today. If you're looking at this podcast, rate it, my love. If it's landing in your spirit, leave a comment, share it with a friend. We ain't no martyrs no more. We done with martyrdom when it comes to money. We need the support. Money truly, truly supports the things that you need. Let's tell the truth. And the people who are giving you the money, they know that as well. The people who are limiting you the money, according to you in your mind, the way you think about it, they know that as well, because we give and we receive, and that's how it should be, so we all can thrive. So if you know you are not where you need to be, and you believe you deserve more, and should be where you hope to be, where you long to be, where you crave to be, join us, my love, because I've been there. Many of my clients been there, and now we're living the life that we decided we are worthy of living. That's available for you in the Joy Momentum Workshop, March 10th. Join us. Send me a comment below. Let me know if you want to join us, where we break it all the way down for you with practical exercises, worksheets, ebook. We give it all, and you have access to the training forever and ever and ever. So wherever you are, if you're upgrading in your money mastery, if you are upgrading in your ultimate joy life, where you get support by the money, relationship with yourself and with others, that's the whole deal, honey. That's what we were born for. To receive the love, the support of money, of relationships, of friendships, of time, of a day, stretched out and designed the way that feels like love wrapped in a blanket of honey, molasses, chocolate, candy cane. That's how it should feel, whatever version of that feels ultimately supported. My love, join me March 10th, Joy Momentum Workshop. I'll put the link in the show notes, in the comments here, YouTube, at the podcast show notes, so that you can get in on the good. This is a new year. You have the power. You have the divine greatness within you, brewing, stirring, telling you all the things. Sometimes we have to have the gall to sit, listen, and stay, so that we hear all the whispers, the intuitive nudges, the flutters that tell us what we need to ask for, first of ourselves, so that we may open the gates, open the curtains of the windows of the world of our hearts, and let it come in fully, because you are always worthy. I'll see you soon, my loves. Bye.